Hey guys, it's Lopez, and today I'm reviewing Invictus Aqua 2024. We're going to start off with the box presentation. You get some information down here, a barcode, badge code, made in France. You get the R for rabanne right up here. It says travel size. I have no idea what that is. The first time I see it on a fragrance. And when you open it up, you also get a serial number. I don't know what that number is too. And we're going to go ahead and unbox it. This is the fragrance out of the box. You're going to notice that it has a frosted finish. And this fragrance right here has an R for rabanne on the push button. And it's your typical trophy, like your typical Invictus. And you get some information down here. One thing I did notice is how on the bag it says rabanne. They did remove the Paco. The previous fragrances do have Paco. For example, this is the Invictus EDT. It says Paco Rabanne, and it does not have the little R on the press button. This one does. This is the only fragrance that I own that has the R on the press button. And I'm going to show you guys how it sprays. Invictus Aqua is an EDT, Eau de Toilette. This is the 100 ml bottle, 3.4 fluid ounces. This is a limited edition fragrance. I was able to pick this up for 130 online on the Paco Rabanne website. The notes that I'm able to pick up for this fragrance are going to be citrus, woody, and aquatic. The few notes that are listed for this fragrance are going to be grapefruit, sea notes, and amberwood. This fragrance was released in 2024. The first time this fragrance released was in 2016, then in 2018, and then in 2024. This fragrance right here is a flanker to the Invictus series. It comes in one size, the 100 ml. When's the best time to use this fragrance? In the summer, strictly in the summer. So what's the duration on this fragrance? I was able to get 1.5 hours of projection, 4 hours on the skin, and 6+ hours on the clothing. I would recommend doing 10+ sprays, even 15, even 20. You have to spray generously with this fragrance. This fragrance right here lacks in performance. I understand that it's an aquatic fragrance, but this aquatic fragrance does not perform. You're going to have to go heavy on it, and you have to make sure you strictly use this in the summer. Do I recommend this fragrance? No. As a collector and a reviewer, it's nice to have, but do yourself some research before buying. You are better off buying Mont Blanc Legend Spirit, which costs $30, and it smells just like this, than to spend $130 for this fragrance. I only got it because it was limited edition, and I was very curious about it. I have no idea what the 2016 version smells like, but the 2024 version failed to impress me. Would I repurchase this fragrance? Negative. I was only curious about this fragrance because it was overhyped. It was the almighty Invictus Aqua, but it lacked in performance and I felt cheated. Move over, Invictus Aqua. Honestly, there's a new sheriff in town, Rasasi Hawas. Easily. 12+ hours, costs around $50. This thing right here, it's a joke. So what does this fragrance smell like? It's fresh, it's aquatic, and it's pretty much a saltier version of Legend Spirit. And it's more expensive. Back in 2015, I believe Rasasi, the brand Rasasi, they created a fragrance that was to replicate Invictus, since Invictus was very popular back then. And they ended up creating this version by accident, which was a little bit more aquatic than it does smell like Invictus EDT. Then in 2016, the Aqua came out, and they smelled very similar to each other, but at the same time, Rasasi lasted 12+ hours, and it was around $50, if not cheaper. If I was to rate this fragrance from a 1 to a 10, I would give it a 6.8. In a grade scale, it would be a D+. Why? Because it was an overhyped fragrance that failed to perform. The price, though, isn't that bad. There's fragrances from Paco Rabanne that cost around the same, if not cheaper, and they last all day, 12+ hours easily. But there's clones that perform better and cost better than this fragrance does. Paco Rabanne needs to stick to the sweet fragrances that they're known for, and they perform the best. But now I know why they discontinued this fragrance in 2016. Anyways, guys, that was it for today. Until next time, this was a review of Invictus Aqua 2024. Thank you for watching.